Hi, I am KoiCat and this video will be about my first playthrough of Dragon Slayer 2 quest. I was preparing for this quest for some time, mostly just because I was too lazy, but a few days ago I finally stopped being, lazy and got the 10 levels of smithing I was missing to start the quest. I didn't think the quest would be too difficult, but I did check that it had a few, more difficult bosses than I thought. Dragon Slayer 2 did have a very long build-up in my opinion, with all the quests that were required to even start it. Also the quests required for the quests that were required, if you can understand what I mean. Like the Legends quest, which is one of the required quests for Dragon Slayer 2, alone needed 10 quests before it. I guess it does make a lot of sense to have so many completed quests needed for the quest, since one of the requirements in general is to have 200 quest points, which takes quite a bit of time to get. The skill requirements were not that difficult to get, except maybe the 75 magic, which takes a bit of time, 60 agility, which is not hard to get, but it does take time and it's a bit tedious, and 50 construction, which is quite fast, it's just expensive to get. Also 60 thieving was a bit annoying for me, but yeah, as I mentioned before, the hardest thing to get was the 200 quest points. I did use the quest add-on for Runelight while doing this quest. It's a pretty OP add-on and it did make the quest a bit easier. So, I was reading through the quest guide and it was all fine, but I saw that there are like about 17 enemies in general to defeat, and also 3 of them are quite difficult. And what I really wanted to see was Workout, since I plan on doing Workout for money making from now on, replacing the big mall. As I understand, the quest version of Workout is easier though, and so far while doing quests I haven't really checked any videos while preparing to see how to kill the bosses, but when I read that it suggested watching a video before engaging Workout and Galvek, I did get a bit worried about the difficulty. But it looked like it was not very difficult, it's just that there were a few mechanics that I needed to know about before fighting them. So, the time has come to do Dragon Slayer 2. I prepped the items, opened the text guide, of course, and I started the quest. I had to talk to Alec Kinsade outside the Myths Guild. He told me to talk to Dallas Jones in Karamja, so I went there. I did ignore that a glory amulet was suggested, so I hadn't taken it with me, but of course I also had forgotten that I have a glory amulet in my house. So when I remembered it, which took me a few minutes, I was in Karamja. So I had to go where I killed the dragon Elvarg in Dragon Slayer 1 quest, and after investigating the mural, there was a level 100 enemy, which I killed. Afterwards, I had to go to Fossil Island again and talk to Dallas Jones. He travels fast, I guess. I completed up my puzzle and was on to the next task, which was to build a rowboat and sail to Litgren, where I got Ava's diary. Okay, so the Bob part was quite easy, so I found Bob the cat pretty fast, and after talking with the Sphinx, I found out that now I can speak with cats without the amulet, which is pretty neat. Robert the Strong fight was a bit difficult, just because I did not expect him to be that strong. I mean, the mechanic was understandable and all, but damn, I almost ran out of food. I did take too many prayer potions, so if I had taken less potions and more food, it would be not as stressful. For real, I thought I was about to die. Well, I guess the quest guide, which said that I should not underestimate the fight, was correct, but I did not die, so I continued on. After a cool cutscene, I found out that I needed to find the 4 parts of the dragon key. So basically each part is in different places. First, I went to Koren to get the Koren piece. That was pretty fast because I used the add-on which showed me where to run and the puzzle solution. Then I had to find one of the puzzle pieces in Mauritania. The quest add-on is not that OP to show me where I needed to dig for the piece, but it was not that difficult to find. It did take a bit of time, but I found the key using the locator orb. Next, I went to Karamja to get the 3rd dragon key piece. Not gonna lie, this maze did scare me a bit while I was navigating through it because I wasn't exactly sure about what to do, and as always I had too many prayer potions and too little food. But I did get through it and got to the 3rd key piece. Finally, my awaited fight has come. This was the quest part where I had to fight Workat. I was more excited for this fight than for the last boss. I watched a video about what to do and what not to do and geared up. I decided to fight Vorkat with melee because that's what I plan to use after the quest to actually fight Vorkat. I had my recently earned Osmund's Fang and Bandos assets, so I was ready to fight it. It was nice that I previously had gotten the Salve amulet as well. I was a bit stressed before the fight, but I did it on the first try. Overall, it was quite fast, but I did make some mistakes which I'm pretty sure would have gotten me killed if I was killing the post-quest Vorkat. So I killed him and I reforged the key in the ancient cavern after returning to Litgren. I used the key on the ancient doors and watched the cutscene. Then I had to travel to Varrock, Falador, Ardoin and Releket to convince the rulers that the dragon threat is real, and after everyone gathered in Varrock, the last part of the quest had come. So first, I needed to repair the ship during the dragon assault, which I admit was the first failure in the quest. The leaks, fires and other stuff just spawned way too fast after not spawning at all, so yes, I failed. The second attempt went smoothly though, so I continued onto the agility course through the sunken ships. After a cutscene where Bob the Cat sadly died, rest in peace, I needed to kill the Black, Steel and Brutal Red Dragon. I needed to watch out for Galvek casting animation since it would just one-shot me if I didn't react in time. After another cutscene, I teleported out to restock food. I went back and died immediately. Why? Because after I teleported back, I had forgotten about the casting animation and died. So after paying 100k to get my gear back, I went back to quest and killed the Mithril, Adamant and Rune dragons. Then I teleported out again and got ready for the Galvek fight. The first phase had the bomb-like things on the ground. I just stayed in the middle and focused on not getting one-shotted by the fireball. Second phase was I think the easiest. I just used Protect from Missiles and Super Restore Potion to recover stats. Third phase was interesting with the whole wave mechanic. Phase 4 was pretty straightforward also, I just avoided the earth projectiles. The first time I tried, I almost killed him. He had like 20 HP left, but I had run out of food so I couldn't really do anything and I died. Then I decided to use Sardom and Bruise instead of Sharks and I killed him. I almost ran out of Sardom and Bruise though. After finishing off Galvek, there was a cutscene of everyone congratulating me and then there was a small cutscene where we mourned Bob's death, again, rest in peace. And after returning to Alec, the quest giver, I had finally finished the quest. Yay! I got many XP rewards and also many other rewards such as access to Mid's Guild, which has many perks, access to Adamant Rune Dragons, and access to stronger version of Vorkat. I also can get the Avos Assembler. That did take a lot of time, but it was overall fun, all the different places and mechanics and cutscenes. I like the quest with cutscenes. I got to fight many enemies, most notably Vorkat and Galvet. I'm very happy that I have finally finished this quest, so now onwards to new adventures. So stay tuned for new videos and subscribe if you haven't already, I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like. I also stream on Twitch. My Twitch link should be on screen right now and also in video description. Bye!